Hello, welcome to the first lecture on genre-based pedagogy in CLO. My name is Angel Lin. Now I'm teaching in the Faculty of Education in Canada, Simon Fraser University. Before that, I was in Hong Kong, Faculty of Education for many years, where I started the MEd CLO program. And this was me and my colleagues. Together, we built up the MEd CLO program, which was the first of its kind in Asia. But right now, I'm teaching in Simon Fraser University as a professor and Canada Research Chair. This is my university in Burnaby. I moved here in 2018, January. Now you see this is the Pacific Ocean. And by flight, it's just about 11 hours to Taiwan. So if you go to the seaside, and you can actually wave to me. I'm in the mountaintop of Burnaby. Today, my topic is how to use genre-based pedagogy to design a lesson in CLO. The best way to do it is to experience it, to experience a unit, a lesson, using genre-based pedagogy approach. So the first part, I will engage you as a role-playing my students. I will walk you through a unit, a lesson of work using a genre-based approach. And part two will be led by your facilitator in the workshop to debrief and to discuss the design principles of this unit of work using genre-based pedagogy approach. So, procedural text in everyday life, the fun of procedural text in everyday life. The demo teaching is a genre-based unit. Now, what is a genre? A genre is in Taiwanese or in Chinese, it's called 语体，文章的语体。这个文章可以是 spoken text or written text or multimedia text. And different text types you can call genre. You can say genre is a text type, 语体 or 文章的题材. And this demo unit today I'm going through is called procedural text. It's a kind of text type which gives people advice or a list of procedures to do something, or a list of steps. So here are the learning outcomes. You will notice that it's both language outcomes, that is reading and writing. They will be able to read and write a procedural text, create a procedural text following the organization and the linguistic features, the patterns. And also apply this text to academic subjects, like giving instructions in science or in math. Okay, so are you ready for role-playing my students? Now you are my 国中学生, I'm your 国中老师. And today we're going to use astro speak. This is a pop cultural topic, a pop cultural content to experience the reading and writing of the text type procedural text. So what is this? I'm sure you have read these before. It's actually taken from a Taiwanese paper. Which star do you have? This is my star, Leo. Is your star Cancer or Gemini or Capricorn? So find out from your neighbor, okay? Everyone talk to your neighbors, talk to at least 3 of your neighbors and find out about their astrological star, okay? So, caution, a word of caution, it's just for fun, okay? Don't take them too seriously. And today we are just trying out this genre called procedural text in order for you to be able to write and create this fun text for your classmates, okay? We don't want you to become a super specious person, okay? It's just taking it for fun, doing it for fun. So if we have more time, we can go through this memory game. You will walk around the classroom and memorize the stars of your 10 friends, 10 classmates, okay? You walk around and you write down the stars of your 10 friends and then report back in English, okay, in English. So you need to learn to pronounce and speak the name of the star and also spell the name of the star, okay? We'll be doing a competition, see which classmate can remember the star signs of as many friends as you can. Now look at your activity handout. We will read a horoscope text. First we'll read it. Later you will create it. You will design a horoscopic text for fun to create it for your friends. Okay. So if you were born in this period of time, you are an Aries. Let's look at the luck for this person. Relationships take a turn for the worse if you persist in an aggressive manner. Being tactful is a necessity. Now, if we use a genre-based approach, we will analyze this text together with my students, that is you. If you want to write a text like this, let's analyze it. The first sentence, we could call it a stage 1 sentence. It's a description. It tells you what will happen to you in the near future. So it's a negative prediction on your relationships. The second sentence, it belongs to the second stage of this text. Now, even for this very short text, 这个文章很短, but it is very coherent. It has 2 stages. It's instructions that is giving you advice of what to do and what not to do, giving you a list of instructions. Sometimes it's just one instruction. Here is just one, that is, you need to be tactful. Be tactful, okay? And your lucky color and lucky number. So now you can write an astrological text. You can create many fun texts for the different star signs of your friends. And remember to follow these 2 stages in creating your text. What is the first stage? First stage is to describe what will happen in the near future as a forecast. The second stage, it can be your second sentence, is to give a list of instructions, what to do, what not to do, okay? So following these 2 stages, you can create a fun text, a fun horoscopic text for your friends, for your family. Now let's look at your own star. And then when you create a text, you could, let's look at this verb, okay? A friend could turn into an enemy. Business relations could get tricky. You could confuse it with, okay? This could is what we call a modal verb. It expresses likelihood, probability. What is likely to happen, okay? So you could get rich. You could get a lot of money, okay? You could get a lot of friends, okay? So could is saying that it's likely that it will happen. It's a very useful verb to use. More examples. Here are more examples. And now, could you create some fun sentences? Everybody, write a fun sentence for your friend, okay? So, like my friend Jessica could meet or charming guide next week, okay? Or I could become fat next week, okay? So create one positive sentence and one negative sentence, okay, to describe a possible lucky thing to happen, and then to describe a possible unlucky thing that might happen. Okay, everybody write 2 sentences, one positive, one negative. Okay, using the verb could. Okay, what could happen? Okay, so now these are some useful sentence patterns for you to write the first part, description part. And these are the positive and negative sentences that you could use. You can refer back to it in your handout or in the PowerPoint. Now it is your chance to write the stage 1 description, and then, okay, so what could happen to your friend? Then the stage 2, remember, is procedural text, is to give procedures or instructions on what to do and what not to do. And usually we use a sentence pattern called imperative. Imperative is instructional sentence. It usually starts with verb, okay? Go with the flow. Do not confuse it with romantic love. Throw a party. Plan the weekend holiday. So these are imperative sentences or instructional sentences. Can you think of more of these different sentences that you can create to give advice for your friends, what to do and what not to do? Okay, so these are more examples. Do some sports activities. Do some outdoor activities. Try to be tactful. Try to be polite. Try to be careful. Make travel plans. Make cookery plans. Make hiking plans. Make working plans. Okay, so write 3 sentences to give advice to your friends, what to do, what not to do, right? So try to be polite, or do not become aggressive. Do not become too greedy. Okay? So these are some of the examples that you can create good advice for your friends. So here's more vocabulary that you can use. Okay, tactful. Try to be considerate. Try to be kind. Try to be thoughtful. Do not become quarrelsome. Do not become rude. Do not become disturbing. So now we have just finished this very short demo lesson, and I'm sure you can do a much better job than me with your students. And this genre-based approach, today we have tried out this genre of description and procedural text. And the procedural text is to give advice or instructions or a list of procedures. So this procedural text is useful in science and in math. So your workshop facilitator will go through the rest of the activities with you so that you can learn to create a lesson unit to engage your students in reading and creating a procedural text for science, like a laboratory manual, a manual for laboratory safety. Okay, so my email address is on my PowerPoint. Feel free to email me when you try out genre-based pedagogy. For the time being, keep well, stay well, and stay healthy. Okay. Bye. Ciao. 再见.